All right, here you go. If you could do with a few extra dollars in your pay packet, then you may want to consider a side hustle for your skill set.
Yeah, new research has revealed the highest paying side hustles in Australia that can see you pocket up to $650 per job. But is it more work than it's worth? To explain, we're joined by entrepreneurial expert Andrew Griffiths. Good morning, Andrew. Tell us what the top paying side hustles in Australia are.
Well, the top paying side hustles all have a little bit of a technical bent to them. They're things like 3D and 2D rendering. They're things like editing services, proofreading, illustrators, website designs. You know, they're the ones that have that little bit more technical expertise around it. Things animating, ghostwriting, social media, video editing as well. Lots and lots of those opportunities now because there's so much demand for all of those services.
Yeah, you need a pretty specific skill set for those jobs, I would have thought. What are some other ways to make a quick buck?
Well, that's the interesting part about it. You're right. They are very technical orientated, those particular kind of side hustles. But there are so many other side hustles out there as well, and there's plenty of other ways to make money. I met a chap the other week who was a flat pack assembler. So we buy our stuff from IKEA, and he comes over and assembles it. And that was his side hustle originally from his normal job. Then he started another side hustle, which was becoming a dog walker. So we've got things like being an Uber driver, preparing meals, cleaning. There's so many different needs out there. If you've got any kind of expertise or you're looking for a side hustle as such, you really just got to look for a need in your community, and pretty much someone wants someone to do something and they're prepared to pay for it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, love it. In a year, how much extra income can someone add to their pay packet by doing some of these side hustles?
Well, it really depends on how much time you want to put into it. Is it truly a part-time thing? Is it like if you're an Uber driver, you can drive an Uber for a couple of hours, literally a day or a week or whatever you like. So it comes back probably a little bit more to how much time you want to spend. A lot of people are working shorter weeks now, maybe 3 or 4 days a week, and they want to fill that extra time. People perhaps saving for a house, people just want a bit of extra dough, or people that want to do stuff that they love. And often it's the side hustle is doing the stuff that they love. And so that gradually becomes more and more significant for them, so they earn more and more, they spend more and more time doing it.
There you go. If you've already got a full-time job, is there a sort of a rule of thumb as to how much extra time you should set aside for these side hustles to, make it worth your while?
I guess, again, it comes back, Richard, to that point that it depends how much you really want to make. I think it's like any business. You can't just become, go onto Airtasker or Freelancer or one of these sites and just hope to get, a whole pile of business. You still got to do some marketing. You still got to spend time building your profile. You've still got to do a bit of networking. You've got to develop your product offering. So you've got to spend a bit of time doing the stuff that you're not really going to get paid for.
Yeah.
So it's still a job. You still got to set it up. But again, it's a wonderful option when you really think about whether you want to earn a lot of extra money or a little bit of extra money. The choice is really up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is your advice then if people want to start doing a side hustle?
I think it depends. Where are you is probably one of the first things. So if you're in a capital city, there's 1,000,001 things that are localised, as in services, as in the pet walker, the cleaner, the doing all those kind of things. If you're further away in a regional area, you can perhaps look at more online stuff. There's 1,000,000 of those kind of things. So it depends a bit about figuring out what it is that you want. But yeah, you got to start looking at building your brand, saying, okay, I want to become known as the best pet walker in this area. Maybe get on social media, start to look at your marketing. How are you going to get it out there? How are you going to tell people about what you do? And of course, these days, the big one is you've got to have people raving about what it is that you do. So you've got to get those Google testimonials, 5-star ratings. It's all about 5-star ratings these days.
Is. That's all good advice.
For
Thank
all
you.
of us.
Yeah, we give you 5 stars today. Thanks,
5 stars,
Andrew.
bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next
very
time.
much.